I won't go far enough to say that NHL 19 is a bad game per se, but there's a lot of things that EA still has got wrong and needs to fix. And that's what this video is for. It'll be my first shootout commentary in quotations. It's going to be what I want in NHL 20 or my NHL 20 wish list. So first thing on my list of things I want is going to be for Be a Pro. I want something like Live the Life. Like if you look at 2K for NBA, you can create your own character, and instead of just playing a couple CHL games and then doing the draft and then playing there and then having to play all 82 games and it feels boring, I want them to be able to add something where you get asked questions, or you get signed, you get offered, you have a family, you have to move out, you choose a college, something like that. So that I want them to expand the feature, because when we heard of World of Chill, nobody really thought it was going to be what it is. Just a little area where they store ESHL, threes, everything like that. Everyone thought it was going to be you start at the pond, and then you work your way up from Atom Division, Pee Wee, Bantam, Midget, all the way up to Pro. What we got is not at all what we wanted. So that's the first thing. I want them to bring in something like Live the Life. Second, it's small, but it's big for me. I love playing EASHL with my friends, and I'd love an EASHL practice mode. You know, somewhere you can go in, you go online, one person can play goalie, or you can all play forward, doesn't matter. Just a practice mode. Practice on the goalie, because our warm-ups are basically just going in threes, which changes our record, right? So it's not really convenient. I wish they would fix it. I wish they'd add it. I wish they would. There's a lot of things I want them to fix in this game. That's just one thing I want them to add. There'll be a couple more fixing things. So that was a small one. The next one's a small one too. I want them to boost the goalie's reaction speed. The CPU, I mean. Because too many goals are being scored on cross creases. If I had a nickel for every time that I was scored on a cross crease, I would be rich. Way too many goalies bite and don't get across in time, and there's a wide open net for the player coming in on the 2-on-1, 2-on-0, maybe even 2-on-2 rush. It's always going in. The next thing I want EA to add or fix, it's another small one, because there's not going to be big ones. Like if I did a wish list for NHL 19 from 18, it would be a lot bigger. Like I'd put in all the skating mechanics. They nailed down the skating, I think. So there's a lot less that I'm mad about than there was in NHL 18. So another small one would be expand on player models, like their player faces. Like Ovechkin does not look like Ovechkin. It kind of looks like Pavel Datsyuk, if of anybody. And another thing is all the Joe NHLs. That's one huge thing that makes me, it's like a pet peeve. You're in franchise mode and every single player is Joe NHL. You go into, well, obviously they're not going to be able to do it all. They might be able to go in like a international. If you go in Team Japan, right? Probably the least popular team in the entire game. And everybody looks like, all the Japanese players look American, which doesn't make sense, right? Or they look European, don't look Asian at all. That's one thing. Another thing would be the coach's challenge. Okay, so you know when you score a nice shot after a lot of hard work in the offensive zone, right? You're fighting for the puck, you've been going at it for a while, and then you take a nice shot and it gets deflected, but they're calling it a high stick. I think that they should add a feature, just like real life, where it's not automatically going to get challenged, where you have an option after every single goal, and I mean every goal, to challenge the play. If you challenge it and it's wrong, you lose the opportunity to challenge again, and you get a 2-minute minor. You get a minor penalty for delay of game, right? if you get it right, the goal is overturned, and you have an opportunity to challenge again that game. I think they could add this for not offside, because offsides are automatically called. They're not going to be reviewed. That would be really controversial, because no one goes to instant replay just to check if it's offside. I think goal interference and high stick and kick-ins is what they would add it for. These last ones I'm going to run by really quick. So the second last thing I want EA to add in, or just fix, is take out the first rounders that are EA created. A couple of them, yeah, but not like the top 5 for the early years, because I would like Kapokaka to go first overall rather than some random EA created player. And the last one is, I'd like new announcers added to the game. Like, everyone loves Doc and Eddie. Or, yeah, everyone loves Doc and Eddie, but we've heard their voices too much. Gets a little irritating. Every time I hear them live for a Penguins game or any other team, like Boston in the playoffs, I can't stand it because I hear it too much now. And also, on the same topic of announcers, they should add in a bit more talking, you know, different things they can say, because I've heard the same phrase plenty of times. And thank you all so much for watching, and if you liked it, please subscribe and hit the like button. Comment down below what you think, and I'll see you on the next video. See ya.